Hi everyone, this is Krista with Core by Krista's Quick Tips to a More Empowered You, and today we're going to talk about one of my top tips for finding success with your behavior change regardless of the health behavior that you're working on, and that is to find what brings you joy. Now, if you're thinking, what does that have anything to do with my health behavior? I want you to take note of this. First, take out a piece of paper and write out the things that bring you joy, whether they're people or places or activities. And then I want you to look at that list, and I want you to look at the things on that list that you do regularly. I guarantee you there's going to be several of those list items or all of those list items that you prioritize, that you do consistently throughout the week, throughout the month, or what have you. Now, why is that? Because things that bring you joy, you're usually intrinsically motivated to do. They are pleasurable for you. It's a positive experience. So even if barriers arise, even if you're feeling stressed or tired or overwhelmed, you usually prioritize those type of things, the things that bring you joy, the things you're already motivated to do. Why is that important to think about in regarding your behavior change? And why is that an integral part of finding success with behavior change? Well, a lot of the tasks necessary to be successful with our health goal are not things that bring us joy yet. And they're things that usually we don't have all of the systems in place to make them an easy action item for us, right? So as we get stressed, as we are tired, as things arise, those action items needed to move us forward in our goal, whatever it may be, tend to fall down the list, or maybe they don't happen at all, right? They don't necessarily bring us joy. They're not necessarily an easy and positive experience yet, right? Because they're not habits yet. Those things are hard to do. So what if you paired those more difficult tasks, those more difficult action items regarding your health behavior goal with something that brings you joy? How does that change then? Well, for example, let's say I'm working on my exercise. I'm working on moving my body more consistently throughout the week. And I look at that list of things that bring me joy, and one of the things that bring me joy is my family and talking to my friends. And I do that regularly throughout my week. In fact, I do that every day. I talk to my family or my friends every single day. So what if I paired me going on my walks or me moving my body with talking with my friends, or with my family? So I scheduled my walk to do it outside with a friend, or my workout to do with a friend, or I called my mom when I went on my walk, right? Am I going to be more consistent doing that exercise, moving my body, than if I just said, okay, I'm going to go work out this week? More likely than not, you are going to be more consistent throughout the week, throughout the month, doing that activity if it's paired with something you already know that you like, right? And if you involve someone else, that gives it another layer of accountability, right? And now that's one example, but think about all of the ways you could do that with the action items around your health goal, whether it's meal prepping, whether it's going to bed on time, whether it's doing a little self-reflection. How can you incorporate things that bring you joy? Is it moving your body like dancing? Is it listening to a podcast? Is it including music? Is it including friends or family? What is it that brings you joy? How can you include that in your behavior change action items to help you be more consistent and thus you make progress and be successful with whatever it is that you set out to do in terms of your health behavior? So if you have questions on that, just shoot me an email, krista@corebykrista.com. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear the things that bring you joy. So put them in the comments below. That will spark ideas for everyone else, and how can you incorporate them in the things that maybe you're struggling to be consistent with on your day-to-day basis, week-to-week basis, etc. So I wish you all of the love and abundance on your health journeys. I'm here to support you. Just reach out to me, and I will see you next time on quick tips to a more empowered you.